Hey, what's up you guys? I'm the Average A, and I make completely average gaming videos and put them up on the internet. And today I have a Call of Duty Black Ops video for you, as usual. And it's slightly less than average, or more than average, depending on how you look at it. I end up going 53-8, which is pretty awesome. I get 2 choppers, 2 sets of dogs, and I think maybe 2 SR-71s. And I've got a few things to talk about. One is the addition of COD points. Now, when I first heard this game was coming out, I was super psyched, but as soon as I found out about COD points, I was a little bit apprehensive because I didn't really know what COD points were, how they were going to work. I thought they were going to be totally different. I thought that you were going to unlock everything from the get-go, and then you had every single gun from the get-go, and you had to work up the money to get them. I didn't know that you still had to unlock the guns, and it was just the attachments. Now that I look back at it, the attachments buying is a much better idea than Modern Warfare 2's going through and unlocking the attachments through stupid challenges like FMJ was really annoying. Oh, by the way, about this, the dual HK21s, I don't use them. I was trying them out. I don't use them the whole game if you don't like them, but I do end up getting a kill streak with this setup. So the first of my 2 chopper gunners was with these guns. And what was I talking about? COD points. Oh yeah. So like FMJ, you had to get 40 bullet penetration kills. Like, that was totally insane. I couldn't do it. I mean, it took me like most of my prestige to get the FMJ for the intervention, and as much as I loved sniping, that took me such a long time that it was like ridiculous. And now that we have this more point system, which is I think more tactical shooters than first-person shooters like Call of Duty, I really think that this was a good idea because the whole challenge thing just wasn't working for a lot of players, and I think that as I get this final second chance person, oh my god, second chance, that's it. But yeah, COD points was just a major overhaul that I think this thing definitely deserved. Or needed, rather. It didn't deserve it, it needed it. Because, post in the comments what you thought about the more challenge thing, as I get my dogs. So post in the comments what you think of the addition of COD points. Yeah. Next I'm going to talk about trick shots. Now if you go to my channel, you'll figure out that I gave the trick shotters a bit of shit for, being annoying. And I've heard their arguments. I'm going to speed up this chopper gunner section because the video is way too long if I don't. Once again, 10 minutes. Trick shotters annoy me because they say, oh, it's my way of having fun with the game. Well, boosters have fun too. Mods have fun too, but it's not any less annoying for the people who are just trying to play the game naturally. Trick shotters, oh my god, they're just so... I don't know how to describe it, but it's one of those, it's like Wario. You want to punch the guy in the face, but you don't know why. Because trick shotting, I know why. It's directly affected the game. In Modern Warfare 2, it wasn't directly affecting the game, and that's what really kicked off the whole trick shotter thing. Call of Duty 5 and Call of Duty 4 didn't affect the game, and now, because of the trick shotting, the game developers have nerfed the snipers, and sniping was my favorite thing to do back in Modern Warfare 2. As you'll see by my one Modern Warfare 2 montage. And because of this, the sniping is nerfed, and I hate it. I mean, like, I'll snipe, like, ACOG, ever since the patch it got better, and I'll ACOG snipe occasionally, but, I mean, it's fun using the 74U and just shitting on these guys, but, something makes me want to go back to the way that the snipers were before. What's next? I'm losing track of the time. Kill streaks. Kill streaks. If you see here, I get 2 chopper gunners, and another thing that I might want to post in the comments. Do you think that it's selfish for me to run the 789 setup, or not 789, 8 9, 11, but I'm using hardline, so it's 7, 8, 10. The kill streak, the combo of the kill streak combo of the SR-71, chopper gunner, and dogs. Do you think that's selfish, or do you think that by totally crapping on these guys from the air and with my dogs and with my SR-71, do you think that's doing? Do you think that I can still work as a team player? Because although it doesn't look like it in here, I mean, I only get 2 captures in this game. Remember, I have 5 defends, and there really wasn't anything to capture because I like getting kills, and I like only holding 2 flags because it makes the game go along nice and smooth, and it allows you time to build up your kills. But I kind of break my own rule right here as I capture this 3rd flag. That was ironic. I didn't plan that. Good example. But kill streaks, I don't think they're, because they don't count. Like, if I get, the only one that I think really recounts towards your next kill streak is if you get an SR-71 and then immediately die before you can activate it and get a chopper gunner. That's the only way that I can ever see somebody saying that it rolls over into your next kill streak, and even that's, it's sort of indirect. And remember, the SR-71 can be halted with the simple use of a counter spy plane. And that's only, as much as I call in that SR-71, which is quite often, I've only gotten counter spy planed once, and it's surprising for me because whenever I get a counter, when I play with the care package, I always save my counter spy plane just in case somebody gets an SR-71. And even though the counter spy plane doesn't last as long as, that was really weird because it faded right there. It faded to black, but I still didn't use the chopper gunner. Okay, as I was saying, but even though the counter spy plane doesn't last as long as the Blackbird, it'll still block it for a good 30 seconds. So the Blackbird's up there for a minute, so essentially you're taking that Blackbird and you're slicing it in half. And that, I think, is a really critical advantage. A critical overshadowing or overlooking of the counter spy plane. You notice I just took a new take there. For all of you very keen-eyed listeners out there, watchers technically. If you're only listening to me, then that's fine too. Just listen to the soothing sound of my voice. Well, that's the end of the game. I'll talk to you guys later. Until then, this is the Average A signing off.